Ini berapa? Selamat malam kawan-kawan. Tropis kawan-kawan berada di biasa malam hari saat main Valor. Tunggu nih, sekarang malam Sabtu ya. Platinum ini kata siapa? Mungkin Asramin. Kita biasa warm up dulu, warm up. Nggak bisa digeser. Hampir tekan. Sambil tahan kan. Geser dikit. Geser. Easy. Gak kena kami. Ayo, ini 20. Part 25 Bisa dapat. Nomor berapa? Itu nggak kena gue. Kacau. Coba. Nah, kelebihan. Kacau. Ganti jet. Jadi pulang dari sini. Kan gitu ya. Kena. Terakhir 15. Dapat cok, aneh nggak bisa penting ya. kemarin 56. Ini memang nyoba crosshair ini yang dibuka gitu crosshair lain ini harus dibeli. Mati kambing. Mana dong? Kenapa? Udah nggak kena. Kena. Bisa tipis banget gitu coba kena. Langsung main. Udah panas, udah pegel cuk kamu. 62 nih, 62. Kita lihat kan di akhir apakah kita naik atau turun nih. Berapa sih jalan? tinggalnya generalnya ada.
Match found.
Net tap tap teret tap tap teret teret tap 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 tap. Terakhir pakai Phoenix ya, berarti sini pakai Tire. Udah kambing. Aduh. Keras. Hmm. Hmm. Tereret. Gigi help me by like my stream on YouTube. Halo kambing, belum kelar ngetiknya cocok. 6 feet apart. Film ya? Enggak, kalau film 5 dong. Film tuh 5 feet apart. Kalau film tuh 5 bukan 6 5. Tap 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 tap. Minuman gue udah habis coy. Karena masih ada minuman gitu, sekarang udah habis. Sama gini kambing loading screen. PC banget. Yo best hijau.
Lindo. Can I take a picture? My mom loves flowers.
Gigi help me by like my stream on YouTube. Kopi. Beirut.
Camera taken out. Someone in attack spawn.
Here.
Supply destroyed.
Shadows traveling.
Got target. Here.
Ini sih kan.
On my way. Enemies are A.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A. Last player standing.
Cypher, just tell me where they are. I'll do the rest.
Đấy mày kín. Nó để chết. Gue.
Mom, go!
Gari nih cok, kamu mau ini.
Spike planted.
Think fast.
Bukan.
One down.
Right now, offside. Ow.
Someone's there.
One enemy remaining. Last player
70.
standing.
This is nothing.
Di senjata tuh. Ngelek tuh. Gua ngelek kan. Di senjata tuh.
Here.
Ándale.
Đấy.
Dead. A. Been A.
Multiple enemies A. Here.
A smoke tree.
There.
This is.
My ult's ready. Enemy A. Yeah.
Oh, mid entry.
Gun
Tree
here.
clear.
Right down here, right down here.
Shot my wingman.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, done.
Right down, right down.
Gun here.
Kambing pandol-pandol doang lu kampret. He's solo bro, so I hit him like 5
Yeah,
only.
5 HP. Yeah, I'm headshot team.
I hit him T.
Oh, oh man.
โอเมนมายิงคิวๆนะ
One enemy remaining. Spike down. C.
my firepower. I got this.
Komen mati ya. Kecil 2 ternyata. Yang kan kecil 2.
Let's make some chaos.
Oke.
B.
Sama sama.
Karena waktu
One here.
Wait.
Grass, right?
Wait. Oh sih.
Welcome to my world.
Please.
Spike planted.
I'm all same.
No parking lot.
One enemy remaining.
apa nggak bisa tembak mau gitu? Bisa kan aku?
Remember, wipe the pins from your guns. It's just
Tapi itu tuh gue nembak enak kan? Empat. Tadi kalau bom nggak ada ini kan ya? Oh 3 kayaknya. Ini tuh jangan bisa 20 game. 20
guard
game.
up. Reloading.
Are funny. They're playing fair picks. $120. Fuck.
Enemy spotted A.
I think one still B.
Sky, there's Omen, there's Viper.
Bomb buddy out. I've got your trail. Chill out.
1-3.
Spike
Hyper 3.
down A. Last player standing.
Bot set.
Shadows traveling. Cover going out.
Spike planted.
Bilang sih.
None of my stuff has malfunctioned yet. Can we celebrate that?
Bom gua nggak jauh tuh. Kayaknya gua ini deh. Banyak kok.
Sí.
Watch this. Busy has target.
Spike planted.
Kampret. Yang mau tuh kambing.
Last player standing.
Snack time. Only brought enough for me.
Multiple enemies A.
Spike down A.
Wait, we have Omen. Oh.
Okay.
Angkat dimajuin bos. Karena Billy.
Viper B.
Something.
Destroyed.
There's like.
Spike planted.
Oh, no,
113
under.
Omen.
Outside.
Cover going out.
Last player standing.
Viper AT.
To explode.
Sky C.
Dia tuh buru-buru amat anjing pakai pandai kambing.
Fucking you.
Omen low.
Poison's gone.
Okay.
Good go.
Kambing.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Anjing
Grenade! Satchel out.
Last player. What the fuck?
Let's go.
Okay, I only have like 78 grenades left. Really nasty.
Tidak perlu kill, yang penting win. Ini paling alasan.
Let's go.
Bomnya nggak ada kena tuh.
Get out of my way!
Deploy destroyed. Someone is B.
Bring it in.
Someone's there.
In smoke, in smoke.
Spike planted.
Everybody thank Wingman. Come on, let's hear it.
Grenade!
Wait until I blind them
Check
to
the pandang,
strike.
bro.
I need this.
Waktu banget 10 47 tuh. Tapi nggak jelas.
I got their Omen!
Waktu banget. I will stay.
Ow. Okay. I had a lot of thing.
Jet aiming. A bit safe.
Side.
They're passing.
Spike planted.
Is that one?
Two side.
I've got your trail.
One remaining.
Camping
My
on
ultimate. Reload.
the camping come.
Last round before the switch.
This is it. Get those guns.
This is gonna need a drop. Thanks.
The run begins.
Only dead.
Here.
Under.
Grenade!
Omen 3, 120.
There might be late lurking. Molten.
Spike planted. One enemy.
Flash is ready.
Siguro na Omen. Gak jelas cuy, cani mau komen apa itu.
Appreciate it. Mosh pit.
Switching sides.
I find them. I kill them.
Aduh, parah banget tuh, tutupin. Ketik nge-smoke kok. Jadi badan gue nembak.
Keep up. Here.
Oh, tepung. Oh shit, keren aku.
Okay.
My family. 150.
Ngapain lah?
Last player standing.
Alright.
90 Omen.
Mantap pemuka Corena lagi pegang bobot gue.
You say something?
Katanya ya, kena damage
Sorry.
tuh.
Ears still
Saya.
ringing.
Di situ gitu meledaknya.
Tear them down.
Reload.
Datang naman kan.
Someone's there.
Player standing.
Wah, tahun-tahun dibully coy, dibully balik.
Close it.
I see them yet. I can feel them.
Find info on I'll find info on it. What's on?
Gun here.
Kambing kali tuh.
Remaining.
Last on A, last on A.
Ano yan?
Spike stick.
Thanks, little man.
Low. Nice.
Grenade!
If they try something.
Sekarang gua udah nggak mau buat lagi, gua pegang tuh orang yang angkat nih. Ada yang pakai aris kok.
Need a drop.
Kambing.
Let's see how it goes.
Shadows traveling.
Away.
Here.
Kambing di terus tuh close.
Spike down
I got the
A.
spike.
Two A. Pagi ni lah.
Cage trigger.
Spike drop.
Player standing.
I have retrieved the spike. Cage trigger. Careful now. The spike.
Rebel nggak tuh kembali begituan cok. Ada flash ya? Si kayak kok doang cok, kambing. Sire. Be.
Sorry. Right there.
Here.
Reyna pushes out B if we make noise on him.
Let's fly.
Sky.
Can be ready.
Angkat. Tuh from C.
Enemy killed.
Spike down A.
Viper from B. They're unknown. Could be fine. Careful.
Bisa beli nih, ini nggak banyak.
Reloading. Shadows traveling.
I like a plan actually.
Stay in sight. Drop
I got
the
the spike.
spike.
Wingman's planting.
I wanna fall.
Cover going out.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
Thanks, Wings. Thrash is ready. Right there.
Mana tinggal di itu?
It's all you, little homie.
Not ready yet.
Thrash got a hit.
Enemy remaining.
Waterfall.
Waterfall.
Nice.
Player standing.
Wih. Jauh.
Longhan. Hah?
Kok bisa tuh? Kamu dua mati
We're the
kampret.
best. Don't any of you forget that.
Sama fix itu loh. Kamu mati berdua kan?
Careful.
I ran it. I'm pushing. They're pushing. Cannot.
Enemy remaining.
My ult's ready.
Match point. Let's close up.
I need this.
There.
Can I have a bite, please?
My thanks.
Thank you.
Kamu ngocok.
On my way. There. Here.
How much am I? Oh, where?
Yeah.
Could be close.
Reloading. Reloading. Grenade!
Here, come inside here.
Dizzy's up top.
Go on site.
Sky plane.
For your trial. Reloading.
Wait.
I must wait a moment.
Thank you.
Attackers win. Hell yeah. My crew delivers.
78 doang coba. Gue kira Sky bakal beli pandal gitu sih. Shotgun dia. Kamu. Masih merenung-renung gitu. Kalah cowok persebelah gak ada apa-apanya malah. CS kalah, persebelah kalah. Lu mundur. Berarti satunya pakai Phoenix. Oke, pakai Phoenix kita. Mungkin mapnya yang memang mendukung.
Match found.
Ini sih kayak positif gitu ya. Ah, kayaknya bisa nih diamond di act ini. Ntar pas udah ini kalaupun naik ke 43 ngirdong langsung.
Take a seat. I got this.
Berat kalah terus langsung gitu kan. Lihat TikTok sambil nunggu nggak jelas. Set des door penting sih emang bener-bener gak ada obat kan main. Florence kemarin kayak ngecengin cok, dikira mau pergi kan kena recon, tapi kagak balik lagi kan. Nggak jelas itu cok. Oh gue kira kayak ada suara ngedodge anjir. Saya ada ngedodge sih. Layar Viper kayaknya banner baru ya. Ini nggak ada yang gitu nih kalau orang dia ada. Kalau baru ngapain cuma gitu dong polos anjir. Oh ini kayak trio nih, Rena, Z sama Sage sama coy ininya benernya. Biasanya kan gitu kalau yang trio-trio itu.
Open season on the enemy Reyna. If you get a shot at that.
Oh baby don't stay up. Ini ada sedikit stuttering. lari ke side. Berinya cafe.
Spike planted.
Kambing.
Sleep. One enemy remaining.
No.
Yo.
Last player standing.
What the? Kambing.
Drink some water,
Sama
reload your
aja
mags,
si
and let's get
kambing
back
berinya
out
tuh.
there.
Langsung di kambing ini kacau bro. Bisa gitu bro. Ini turun kamu bring pakai beli silat stolol. Ada bodohnya. Gue tunjukin cara nge-hold side nih. Najis cok, culun aja. Mundur dong mereka. Sama masuk palanya lagi.
Be. Dah.
Player standing. Spike planted.
Ini kalah.
Viper believes she's
Oh,
in
lupa
control.
kalau berani kambing.
She's
Body B mereka ke A, body A mereka ke B. Turun ini. Bisa membangsa. Di ke atas tuh. Oke lah kalau kamu ke atas pun.
I'll crush the radiant heart.
Lagi loncat.
enemy spotted.
Ngapain dudul, tolong.
There.
Iya dari situ. Nah,
My own.
ya, gua ke B. Udah takut itu, udah mutar gitu.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Kalau kan lu, begini, kalau gue jaga saat itu nggak mau kalah.
Finally off the ropes.
Nah, ke B lu, ke B. Nyampe ya?
I'll find you.
They're blinded here.
Spike down B.
Enemy B.
Oh, drone.
One enemy remaining.
One more. One more shield. I belong.
Triple box.
Spike planted.
Cheers. We good.
Berapa nih?
I do like winning.
Beroncok. Berapa nih? Shot 2. Oke, episode terakhir ini shot 6 pakai bronze. Di carry kan nah, sekarang kita sekarang buat toka.
Bro, he's out. What?
Jauh tuh deh.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B. I can die so easily.
Are okay, but I will also bring my own. No offense.
Ke atas, ini pasti ke atas. Oh, udah spec ini cok, udah spec apa namanya? Spec plan kan? Spec smoke kan? Landfall Die Hard. Muhammad Calvin.
Nightmare takes them.
Send it, Jet. Here's my ult.
Careful now.
Two shot with the
Spike
noob.
down A.
Nice shot.
Dia hookah.
Oke coy deh cok.
Launching smoke.
Majuin cuma Viper kambing, tadi gue kira bakal ngeplan deh. Gua doang kill bot cok, kambing aja.
Open up the sky.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Apakah ini kita benar-benar diaman di kali di episode kali ini cek pertama ya, jadi pertama.
Let's ruin their day.
Musiknya tipis banget cok, kampret kok. Nah, badannya yang kelihatan. Satu kopi bisa, janganlah kamu kemana-mana.
Get out of my way!
Masuk ini.
Enak triple box.
Kebohongan.
Player standing.
Nice kok. Nasra.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Is ready.
Oh, unlucky bro.
Y'all better keep up.
Segitu ya? Bisa nggak lanjut? Lu berapa di sono kan?
Nowhere to run.
Situ dia cok kambing.
Spike Get back.
Vai push.
Enemy A. There. Bring them down. Last player standing.
Ngeselin ya smoke begitu ya?
Remember to talk to each other out. Need equipment.
Dengan kalau gue smoke begitu bisa ngeselin itu. Oh iya emang karena ini sih, jadi mereka split ya. Jadi kalau main tuh ketika begitu smoke begitu nggak split gue. Ini ya terus. Jadi itu juga enak aja nggak pikir gini.
Don't hold back.
Hati-hati Uka Phoenix. Yes. Tolong.
Ini nggak cocok bangsat.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Di bredel gua kampret 35 doang.
They will make mistakes. When they do, take advantage.
Kenapa dia? Udah mati coy, pas lari dia.
Phoenix, let's push over Phoenix.
Hah?
Push over.
I'll push with you. I'll come from B.
Okay.
Still here?
Spike planted.
Pala lagi cuy.
Player standing.
One shower. Sage.
Now we're cooking.
One enemy remaining.
Tahu ya di box cuy. Baru make dia gue tinggi. Kayak gue tiduran, baru dipakai udah gitu.
Spike down. B.
Ding.
Last player standing.
Kalau ding kenapa goblok?
Last round in the half.
Kacau sih 68 bro. Gak jadi ternyata kuat 3. Sawah kan bisa oke sih kampung ini.
Now they have my attention.
Berdua kaki gua nembak bisa tuh shower.
Set.
Find you. Spike planted.
Will not kill my allies.
Let's try.
Switching sides.
Prinsip gua nggak ada gua pakai kapsal dari awal udah missing nggak ada tuh. Bentar gua pakai itu kelas sama jelas itu. Molly doang sih gua pakai.
Let's go fast.
I've done more than that. Keep fighting.
Good.
Launching smoke.
Down. Yeah, suspect, eh?
Spike down B.
Tes elbow.
There.
Terus di dalam, ngapain di dalam, cowok? Kampret.
Planted.
Elbow one.
One enemy remaining.
You man ready for a light show?
I like the enthusiasm. No one grabbed a spike.
Hit. Hit the respect, man. Shit.
Wow,
That's so unlucky.
I win again.
Yo.
Enemy remaining.
Tougher to die.
Hesitation is for amateurs. Let's go.
Lofi, kampret. Influencer gitu tuh yang
Good.
Spike lah.
I have the spike. Dropping spike.
Watch your eyes.
What the smoke? Atau we rush?
Mark one. Dropping spike.
Spike's down. Reload.
Player standing. Spike down B.
Try open their minds. Find the weakness.
Kambing lah, yang kayak gini malas sih.
Careful now.
Cutting their Spike down A.
One jump. Stay slow. So. Yo shit, you finished. Wait, so shit.
What?
Bro, what the fuck you wanna play there, bro?
Fucking slow hand, bro. Shut up.
I want their life, not yours.
Chill.
Their fears betray them.
Spike down B. One enemy remaining.
Bro, don't fight, bro. Don't fight, bro. Fuck off.
Stuck, bro. What can I do?
Fucking shit.
Get out of my way!
I'm stuck, you idiot.
You shit.
Why you stuck, bro? It's not your stepsister, bro.
Nasra.
Launching smoke.
Jadi, maju dia coy.
Open up the sky. Any cheaper? Just me and a bottle.
This is crazy. It feels like we've been doing this forever. Anyone else feel like that? Just me? Careful now.
Who the fuck give me the spec, bro?
Player standing.
Nasra.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, you're welcome, bro.
Do better. That's a good spot.
Thirty seconds left.
Lari coba.
One enemy remaining.
Coba lari. Coming.
Shoot the bad guys. How's that for a plan? Need equipment.
Limutan. Satu cinta, jangan terlalu meninggalkan rasa. Apa sih? Ganti warna pasnya. Ian.
You know what to do.
Green yellow. Ya, green yellow. Tidak. Ini ya apa sih, nyaru ya? Atau itu bentuk. Ya maju. Tahu sih, pasti tahu dari dulu.
Long.
Player standing.
I have the spike.
Spike down B. Match point.
Bro, senjata gagal. Alah botrek bro.
Defa.
Welcome to my world.
Bro, clear, bro. Shit, bro.
Oh shit, thank you guys. There's no way we can win this, bro. Oh my god. I want spirit. I want spirit. Jangan terlalu memendam rasa. Apa sih yang?
One enemy remaining. Player standing.
Na 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 na.
Hey Phoenix, you noob, bro.
Shut up, bro.
You suck.
One on one, bro.
Shit, bro.
Come to my stream, you
Come,
piece
bro.
of
Come
shit.
with me, bro. Invite your mom as well, bro.
Kok itu Twitch? Padahal udah jelas gua YouTube ya. Twitch, anjing nggak jelas. Anjir lapar gua, cok. Sepertinya kita harus makan dulu ya biar jadi jago. Your Twitch sucks. Apa coba? Ini YouTube kan. Guys, kita makan dulu, guys. 21. Masih plus 2 ya? Masih plus 2 lumayan. Relax. Jangan terlalu kita memendam rasa. Kalau udah kecil dulu. Kita makan dulu, bro. Makan dulu. So baby don't hang up. Ya, ini. There's my first to the series. Nonton aja dulu. Makan, bang. So baby don't ikut dia ya. So I can tell you what you need to know. I'm on the payphone, try to call all of my chains I spend on you.
I'll get you. Beneran ya?
Beneran suara.
Official shield activity. You said this thing looked like Colson. Felt like Jinx. Interesting. Not even around. Now I stand up as my true self. Not deception. Not longer. My people like this refugee. Homeless. Sorry. That was will be slaughtered next. With separated from each other.
Air aktifin kan. So baby don't hang up. I'm full of shit. I will still be holding you like this. All those fairy tales.
Mara, welcome.
Thank you, Fury. I'd like you to meet someone. This is Gravik.
Parents were killed in the last stand against the Kree. He escaped from behind enemy lines, piloted a ship all on his own. He is smart, pure, knows how to survive. We could use someone like him.
He's a child.
Only to humanize. Just talk to him.
Graphic. Sorry to hear about your parents.
They died a brilliant death.
I'm sure they did. This work here, you know, it's very dangerous.
I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
I can see you now.
Ini ceritanya pakai sambal nih, kering begini.
Well, thank you all for joining me. Oh, it's been a rough journey. We went looking. Found nothing but violence. Hate. All of us have lost someone. Or people.
Shikamaru, why don't you tell me how you feel, prisoner?
But for those of you who braved the journey here to Earth, you did so for one reason. This man, trust. You know I don't use that word lightly. Thank you, Taylor. My friends, ever since you rephrase that, almost ever since I met Taylor's, I believe that humans and Skrulls can help each other. The world facing a serious threat, and I could use your help. It would mean putting on a new face and keeping it. This is the promise. While you work to keep my home safe, Carol Danvers and I will find you a new one. Who'll be first to take it?
Oh, ini sih istrinya.
Thank you, Soren. You have a courageous mother, Gaia.
Jemong.
You keep your word. Keep mine.
I won't keep mine. Ini kuri penipu. Kurik lagi kuri tuh. langsung sembut. What do you want? Akhirnya Puri punya TV sendiri ya. Mir dong ini.
Мы же молодого человека. На кого американец. Видели у кого-нибудь похожего?
Напохожий американец. Поедем на стол Варшавы. Здесь больше шансов встретить инопланетянина.
Чемодан.
Мадам.
They're gone.
Dimocok. Marehil mati.
You ain't thinking guy yet? Me and my mama used to take these long train rides to Detroit. Train travel back then wasn't nowhere near this. From out of Alabama, we always had to ride in car. It was hot, sweaty. Bathroom didn't work at the time. And we couldn't go and dine. So we brought fried chicken, baked bread, deviled eggs, pound cake, and soup. Half hour after the train pulled out, that chicken be gone. Smell way too good to wait. On these long rides, me and my mother would pick up game past the time. Tell me something I don't know. That was one of her favorites. But one time she said, tell me something I don't know about you and Susie. Me and Susie had a standing game of doctor. We've been playing behind old man Jackson's barn. Fights it to say I wasn't about to tell her that. So I made up something crazy. Me and Susie saw a bullfrog. Mama just smiled, even though I'd lied through my teeth. The mere fact that I did that. Everything she needed to know. Me and Susie. You want to go a few rounds?
Rugia Zeta Energi.
Tell me something I don't know about the destruction of scrolls. You know
Giants.
everything there is to know. Name of the game is tell me something I don't know. We were out by the crate. We held him off for as long as we could. We couldn't hold him off any longer. The million of us that were left, we fled. Interesting. Tell me something I don't know about the scroll that fled. They're here. Who's here? All of us. Wait. You're telling me there's a million scrolls walking amongst us right now? You lost your reptilian ass mind? Listen, Cole. Every scroll isn't in Emperor George's colony. The answer. You lied to me. Hey, we were being hunted across the universe. I had two choices. I could let my people be annihilated or summon them here to Earth. What would you have done? This ain't about me. All right, but you find using us as your spies and your errand boys, as long as it's on your terms. The host gets to set the terms of the visitation. What happens when the host disappears? Huh? Because you were gone. And I didn't think you were coming back. I really didn't. But you know what? Even when you did come back, talking to you about it, your boots barely hit earth. Oh, it's too heavy here, man. I gotta go up to my space station. You've been up there for years. You know how to get in touch with me, Taylor, and you didn't. You didn't want me to know. My hope is that with your help, gods and humans can coexist here on Earth. You can't coexist with each other, Taylor. You've been here long enough to know that. We've been at war with each other since we could walk upright. There is not enough room or tolerance on this planet for another species. Matter of fact, neither is this trade department. Just that.
Mati cuma ada hidup. Terus ini kayaknya lihat kuri deh emaknya nih benar gue mati kan.
Were you there? How did it happen? Don't you be one of those bastards who gives me a platitude when I'm looking for the truth. That one over there. You know what he told me? He told me that my nation owes me a debt of gratitude, but he won't even tell me where on planet Earth my daughter was killed. So apparently facts are not included in the debt I'm owed.
She died in Moscow. We were there trying to stop the attack. Set a trap. Me. Someone wanted to hurt me. So they hurt her.
You're the reason I'm taking my daughter back home in a box.
I'm sorry I couldn't protect her.
You're Nick Fury. Maria believed in you. She would have followed you to the gates of hell and back. Look, I don't know what Maria died for out there, but whatever it was, don't let it be for nothing.
The leading story at this hour. Several bombs exploded today at an annual celebration in Moscow, killing at least 2,000 civilians.
One suspect is currently in custody, identified as a leading member of the online fringe group Americans Against Russia. The UK Prime Minister was quick to denounce the attack, while the NATO Secretary General says NATO is acting swiftly to gather intel on the bomb.
Despite the outpouring of condemnation, all signs point towards imminent retaliation from Russia for what the Kremlin regards as an all-out declaration of war by the Americans.
They're all saying we had something to do with Moscow. I call bull on them. There's no way that Moscow attack was committed by America.
Isn't got false flag written all over it.
How did you know Fury would be there?
I didn't. Well, not to a certainty. But I hope. I want to see how much of him is left.
And
It's papers. Old. You know, I can tell you if I wanted to. You don't punish a man by giving him what he wants. Just get me to the council meeting. See their faces while Moscow's still burning. You white.
yeah, that's not happening. Grab it.
Not out now. Shoot him in the head. Members of the council.
Seems someone didn't get it suggested.
Well, I also didn't get a formal invitation, miss. But I'm sure that was just a curious oversight. Madam Prime Minister. Hello, Shirley.
I trust I speak for the group when I say we are all happy.
Main kalah mulu. Ya.
Please.
Kan emang tujuannya itu tuh biar di rank. Makanya ngisi energi cok gara-gara kalah.
I see you.
Makan dulu biar ngisi energi.
Dressed up in the man's fine ring.
Jadi nanti kalahnya makin parah.
Playing the man's game. You're using the man's fork and knife.
Better to behave as a human than as a dog.
Me?
Dogs aren't hypocrites. They don't lie. They don't lock each other up in cages. They don't pin, poison. They don't go out of their way to degrade and destroy their own habitat.
Plain reading of human history.
The only reason for history.
You know.
We should get on with what we came here for. A prudent suggestion, sister. Recent acts of terror in cities across the globe, most notably in Moscow, severely undermine the stability that this council seeks to preserve. The purpose of tonight is to determine what punishment, if any, should be meted out on the individual who has imperiled us all. You murdered over 2,000 innocent humans, children, and yet you don't seem remotely remorseful.
What the hell gives you the right to disobey this?
What gives me the right? Noshkim pix holas, bichorakias. Utrikag makel meki. Bajwa shuj kaju shaklakiku. Kirog herom kust. Gang. Kajushat musham. Hijo hagnash kajak. One hepuk mechum. Gabuma ahwa wij nas kajak.
Ini semua scroll semua ternyata.
I think it's a rule. Like the last war each one of us around this table fought in, I'm not going to lose this one. Humans were doomed to self-destruction long before we arrived on this planet. They were destined to consume themselves. For anyone flinching at the thought of innocent death, let me assure you, we're only hastening the inevitable.
And what happens if the Avengers return?
You don't think I thought about that? Put your faith in me. I promise. The loyalty will be repaid. Well, Madam Prime Minister.
We need to streamline our chain of command. Democracy is fine for peacetime, but whilst at war, we need a single commander whose war power is total and unchecked. My God. Therefore, I nominate Graf to the post of Skrull General.
Traitor. You were in on this with him the entire time.
Sit yourself down, Sergio. I'm not done yet.
Who do you think you're talking? I'm the commander of NATO. I can mobilize 1 million troops. I can never.
Mati.
I'll remove him, madam.
Oh, I don't think there'll be any trouble. All those in favour of Gravik, you, General, will submit. I fear each one of you has forgotten our history. We did not end up homeless refugees because we were unwilling to wage war. We ended up homeless refugees because we were too willing. I do not support your coup. Wait.
If I had another 100 like you, I could take on the government. You want pieces? And I'll be honest.
Kita coach semua ya. Perdana Menteri ya. Tuan apa? Mother. Itu mana cok?
The council voted him down. He has control of our people and our future. If there's anything I can do, else he will kill you. You don't understand. Gravik has changed. I know. But if you can't keep it together, you will not walk out alive.
Shirley, sit up with me. Talk about my daughter.
Ada kambing. Emilia Clarke. Mother of Dragon.
Thank you, sir.
Without you, this wouldn't be possible.
Dia pe pasar. Apa nih cok? Mau bunuh grafik kayaknya. Gua kira cuma mau tusuk gitu kan. Bener sih, 1 sebelum jam 2. Udah main lagi aja. So baby don't hang up. Lanjut main. Happy ever after did exist. I will still be holding you like this. All those fairy tales are full of shit. Wih, pada Tokyo, cok. Tokyo.
Match found.
Jinexi.
Brimstone, the corporate sellout. Here to look out for Kingdom's special interests?
You don't know what you're talking about, Breach.
Nggak cocok gue coba pakai hero-hero yang ada plus itu. Panjang game gak gue pakai tuh plus.
Over there.
Spike down A.
Launching smoke. Reloading.
Kambing apa tuh?
Player standing.
The fuck dibully sama Sky, cok.
Don't overthink it. Sometimes you just need to hit them with explosives. I need to blow something up.
Gue mentang-mentang.
Turret out.
Got the spike.
Go with B, go B. B.
Bot coming back.
Oi.
Variable removed.
Raise 1 XP. 2 CT.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Oh. Bukan pandas kambing.
So the
Kita
battlefield
beli pandas sih.
changes.
Deadlock musuh. Gua dong belum ada kill, Cok.
Look for an opening.
Kambing.
Stim beacon down.
Bomb buddy out. Got him.
Foundation. Oi.
Spike planted. My ult's ready.
Can we dish?
Enemy spotted B.
One enemy remaining.
Ultimate's ready.
You're just stubborn enough.
Grenade!
Looking for the break. Need equipment.
Lebih banyak deh.
Placing sentry.
With me. Over there. Over there. Okay. Grenade!
My ultimate is ready.
I've got your trail.
Standing. Spike down A.
Placing swarm grenade.
Wait for me, guys. Wait.
You're up. Stay safe. We're going back
Anjir,
in.
mana dari situ ternyata counter. Kita pakai apa deh? Dapat ngabisin peluru pistol deh. Okay, thank you.
Drink some water, reload your mags, and let's get back out there.
Diambil terus. Sekarang lagi misalnya. Apa nih, Cok? Segituan.
One dish.
Enemy spotted A.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Molly.
Player standing.
Let's try.
One enemy remaining. Nothing there. My territory, my rules. Over there.
Tinggal pick up itu aja.
Well, that was quite fun.
Yo, take off the ball, yo.
Fight for the rest of us, old man.
Ada mana?
That race sucks.
Let's try.
Right there.
We're here because we're the best. Don't any of you forget that.
Here. Turret out.
No heroics. Follow protocol.
Got the spike.
Grenade! Satchel out. One down.
Kadish. Ke flank.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, who's got this now?
You're all more important than words in a brief. Look out
Dua
for each other.
kan.
I get this.
Enggak sih. Aman kan? Sebut namaku Kak, Ali Akbar. Ini gue minta pakai rasa itu sih, udah jelas sih gue.
Brimstone.
Bisa main tuh bener-bener terus gue pakai. Mana ini? Deadlock.
Okay.
One tower.
One tower.
Down you go.
Tower.
Is right there.
Spike planted. My ult's ready.
Okay, we're doing well.
Balik lagi
Keep
brimnya.
focused. Adrenaline is a dangerous thing. Placing sentry.
Ini kalau musuhnya nggak bikin step ini. Emang gimana kayak gitu tuh? Lah.
Over there. Over there.
Masih kena bom kan?
Spike down A.
Kambing.
Initiated. Here. Area's clear.
Player standing. Spike down A.
Fire in the hole.
Kambing.
They think they're so secure.
Over there.
Ini ngapain?
Let's start this party.
Rich, stun earlier bro. Stun.
Stim beacon.
Oh shit.
Bomb buddy out.
Yo.
Last player standing.
Mana sih? Yo.
Last round before the switch.
Spend wisely or spend foolishly. Just start.
Tadi yo. Aja lu. Yo dong. Yo. Pakai. Jadi menang nih bro. Malah kalah lagi. Oh kalau orang tuh itu langsung diganti tuh senjatanya, gue mah kagak bang.
Go back A.
I've heard your trail.
Prepare for hellfire.
Come on.
Nice try.
Go away. Oh my god.
Bro, mic lu bro, asli berisik bro. Resek. Bikin sakit kuping aslinya.
Clean kill. Story ends here. Listening.
So baby don't hang up. Fuck.
Switching sides.
They're
What
going
is
to
that?
scatter from my stuff. Super easy to pick off.
What? Ini gara-gara gue di atas. Gara-gara ini di atas. Lu macam-macam. Kalau dari topper sih macam-macam semua di wajah ini. Ini balas kan? Oh nggak ada stun. Relax, cuma flash doang. Cuma gue talon cok.
Precision kill.
Bro, why you keep stealing my ace, bro? What is wrong with you, man? Come on, man.
There's no need for the enemy to suffer. Kill them fast.
It's the second time, bro. Why you keep doing it, bro? Why? Hey, answer me. Cok. Ah, okay then, bro. Oh, baby, don't hang up. Hari-hari cok, gue diambil. Ngapain nih?
One enemy remaining.
Unit functionality maintained. New mission assigned.
They think themselves are equals.
They're a mistake. Turret out.
Repot. Combat edging. Stealer.
Placing alarm bot.
2 times.
Placing swarm grenade.
Bingung. Udah lama coba nggak mati di situ goblok. Oh, ini kok mantul bunyi. Ini cuma mantul tuh.
Ready for me.
Reloading.
Remaining. Combat data finalized.
Kita apa tuh? Cocok nggak jelas.
To respect their elders.
Bisa beli bumbu.
Turret out.
So baby, don't hang up.
One enemy remaining.
Last guy.
Spike down, attacker spawn.
Ultimate ready.
Last in drop.
Gun here.
Go and meet your maker.
Itu sengaja gitu. Gue yakin sengaja gitu.
Can I get this to an end? And we are the means.
Udah jelas coy. Kalau gua sih udah gua report itu ya. Dia sengaja tuh orang.
Gak apa, temen gua bang, gak apa.
Ah, kambing ngomong temen lu kampret, es gua diambil 2 kali, cok.
Jadi gak tahu, dia gak tahu.
Mana diem lagi nggak ngaruh.
Bang, main game doang, Bang.
Ah, parah lu 2 kali lu. Gitu dong jawab.
Ya baru tahu
cok.
tadi, Bang, baru lu pas lu ngomong, Bang.
Oh, amin.
Pull them to their grave.
Reeling them. No charges. No escape. Escape.
One enemy remaining.
Your
Okay, thank you,
strongest
guys.
was not enough.
So baby don't
Match point.
hang up.
Cool.
Lu pakai yang ke bawah itu. Mana bomnya? Ini bisa ya mantul ini gini. Tuh, set gitu ya. Set bener. Kalau nyampe kalau nggak kesini, kalau nggak ketahan. Oh, ini dulu bro.
Placing swarm grenade.
Bomb buddy.
Iya ada 2, main 2. Type Phoenix tadi itu Bimen tadi. Gua lupa gitu malah. Ya,
Still got it.
Sensor.
Enemy remaining.
thank you guys, thank you.
Defenders win.
Thank you.
Bags. Tell
Masa
your
tuh kill aja
kids
kambing, goblok.
we're heading home.
So baby don't hang up. Akhirnya bro 2 kali cok anjing. Kita lihat anjing quadra kill gua 2 cok. Kalau masih apa namanya, kalau quadra killnya apa namanya, nggak ada kemungkinan S gitu, nggak apa-apa cok, ini OS sesi terakhir di sampah masih kambing itu. Nah, diem lagi diajak ngomong. So baby don't hang up. Lagi nih. Oke, sepertinya kita bakal part 3 ya. Kita akan naik ke part 3. Ada bau-baunya. Ngaruh coy, bisa makan. 17 hari coy. Apakah kita diamond bro? Apakah diamond Israel? Apakah diamond Israel? Diamond Israel? Itu bagus coy. Ini ngomong-ngomong apakah harus dibeli? Itu saya ngomong gue pengen beli yang belum punya ini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dong kemarin. Market busuk kan. Beli ini. Coba. Ini sih diskonnya gede ya, cuma ngapain gue nggak gitu. Again.
Match found.
Wah ini sih, ini pas Phoenix ya, Phoenix ini, cocoknya Phoenix ya.
I got this.
Dan Siltic Carmelo. So baby don't hang. Terus masuk bisa 1 game kayaknya bisa lah ya. Agak telat-telat dikit kita nonton kru sama ini. Kemarin sedih banget tuh, dibully-bully kru kan. Gak jelas yang di split itu. Lawan Edward Gaming ini kan 0 ya. Ini game-game katanya juga dibully-bully kayaknya ya, Edward Gaming sama PRX kampret kemarin. 13-2 13-7 13-7 13. Oh itunya sampai ini sih overtime aja. Miri dodge bro. Mau nyuruh aja. Nah. Yang mau ngepick dia, harusnya dia aja ngedodge. Jelas. Masih. Gue nonton Valorant Champion baru satu game dia satu map. Tapi udah ngantuk kan. Lama tuh mulai di LA sih. Kalau kemarin ini kan sore kan. Gak jelas. Kemarin Tokyo sore gitu. Jadi lucu kan. Malah ini. Sepertinya Diamond Israel ya kawan-kawan. Bella. Nah lihat unik ini cok. So baby don't hang up. Cuma tahu segitu dong. Perkara TikTok. Nggak tahu lagu itu cok. Kayak Iwan. Tapi hitam mas. Oke bang. Cirebon Ciamis deket nih kayaknya itu.
Reloading.
We haven't even begun. This will not take long.
Teorian. Harga Melo. Aduh ada bridge-nya cok. Diskusi pusing gue ya.
Spike down, C. Last player standing. Spike planted.
Begituan coy. Kawan mengaktif juga tuh trio batu hitam.
This one is so reload. Don't worry.
That's right.
Kill him. Reloading.
Bos baik cok kawan-kawan gua. Start mainnya coy.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
It's in. Kambing tuh. Jadi long. Think too long. Yep, Phoenix Bridge.
Gonna hit. Player standing.
Right. So baby don't hang up.
They don't have a single life worth saving.
Ih anjir tuh full buy cok. Kan? Jadi bingung kan? Memang orang-orang ayam gitu. Nah, kami Apa beda sendiri anjir. Gua ngambil out langsung maju nih.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Alah, mati kau bro. Itu ulti bro. Apa tuh cok? Kenapa nggak dihit?
One enemy remaining. Spike down. C.
I'm still hungry. Time for them to be reloaded.
Kamera apa tadi? Pas ini kan kalau masih tembak aja kalau masih gini main gini mungkin TP ini akan tidak ada kan. Kambing tuh Lofi.
Itu.
Them. There. One enemy remaining.
Be done. Cuma ada kill gue cok. Wah, udah 6 kill Phoenixnya bro. Kayaknya sih Phoenix deep ya, bau Phoenix deep. Gue tuh terlalu open sih gini.
Heal.
Get out of my way!
My ultimate
Minta
ready.
heal. Bisa minta heal cok.
Careful now.
Oi.
Come on, let's go.
Heal me bro. Saya revive.
Di pisau gua tuh.
Last player standing.
Bangke dalam smoke dia.
Spike planted.
Kampret.
Look, don't start resting. Still work to do.
Reloading.
Kambing yang ada skill bocok. Ini pisau lagi bocok. Keblind ternyata ya. Kampret malah.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Guys, we all noob.
Bacot tuh goblok.
Ya goblok kill lo, tolong aduh.
Tolong.
Buat si goblok kenal kill 0. Iya, kill 0 ngomong aja.
Lah, taruhan bro. Taruhan kan? Bacot tolol.
Taruhan.
Player standing.
Taruhan, kill dulu.
Berapa sebut berapa?
Kill dulu, enggak kill dulu lagi.
Alah, bacot doang. Coba.
Kill dulu aja. Iya. Kill dulu bener lagi.
Ya, bacot doang.
Iya bacot doang lu kill mau.
Enggak mau taruhan enggak?
Bro kill dulu mending guys. Udah banyak bacot gitu.
Ngoceh-ngoceh lu tolong ngasih info kali tuh.
Apaan sih bocil-bocil aja lihat gue lihat kilo aja goblok.
Lah mau taruhan gak nih?
Ya udah taruhan apa ya? Taruhan malu ya.
Hah?
Taruhan malu gimana?
Hah? Gak tau lo lu goblok.
Iya kesel anjing bocah.
Lu bocah bapak manggil.
Kill dulu aja bang kill dulu aja.
Siap.
Kill dulu aja.
Territory, my rules.
Sosokan banget.
Di semua kontrol enggak kok.
Spike down, C.
Ya kill dulu aja kill bang kill dulu bang. Taruhan
Player standing.
belum.
Alah, taruhan nggak berani gue.
Spike planted.
Apaan sih? Kill dulu
Nah,
aja.
ini beda 6 kill masa nggak berani sih?
Baru ngomong, ya udah taruhan selalu dah. Taruhan
siap.
dah. Si goblok langsung main. Tuh main gitu, bisa gak?
Bisa nggak?
Ah bacot telur.
Lah.
Ya apaan sih? Apaan sih? Wajol.
Teng.
Tuh diketawain tuh.
Apa iya?
Udah cacat anjing.
Apa iya?
Kenal.
Apa?
Kita liatin Phoenix ini.
Oh shit.
Ya, cacat banget anjing. Mati mulu.
Lah asli ya. Goblok.
Jangan maju bang. Bang. Kalau bisa main gak usah pakai. Kalau nggak bisa main gak usah pakai beat. Tadi gue lihat pick paling cepet tuh Phoenix tuh, tapi apaan sih Yahya mulu, lo Yahya mau ngomong apa? Nggak bisa ngomong kan lo kill dong anjing.
Stay out of the fire. Super high level tech. Remember it.
Cepet.
Ya cepet murah banget.
Lalu gua tanya berapa? Diem aja tolol.
Ya udah lu kill 1 dulu, ngomong sama gue kill 1 aja, 1 dah. Satu aja. Gila, kill 1.
Enemy remaining.
I saw your secrets. They made you weak.
Everyone's motor functions okay? I know humans get tired.
Ngomong berani 68. Udah nih. Nanti deh. Jangan dia najis.
standing.
Palo tuh
Spike
kamu.
down, C.
I'll shut them down. Survive.
Alah.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Lama banget kamu.
Spike planted. Last player standing. Last round in the half.
Nah, ini sono ya.
Where? Mid.
Get out of my way!
Ayo mid. Agak push.
No charges left.
Spike down mid. One enemy remaining.
Shut it.
Ulti orang.
Bisa main gak? Goblok. Goblok.
Baru hak lu.
Switching sides.
Ya lo ngomong gitu ya terus aja sampai lo lahiran tolong.
Lah kan apa keluar?
Ya. Lo nggak bisa ngomong yang lain apa ya mulu aja.
Kuping lu congnya tolong.
Iya. Lu conge orang ngomong apa ya aduh.
Ya kan apa keluar? Lu ngarep apa? Gak jelas lu.
Kasian ini paling bawah. Duh kasian aja orang yang main sama lu.
Ayo. Gua nggak kayak lu goblok lagi carry.
Gua autolog bottom break. Autolog bottom break.
Reloading.
Lah.
Careful now.
Last player standing.
Cage 3.
Ya. Ya. Oke. Yang lima cacat banget ini.
Lah iya lah.
Ya iya lu paling cacat ya, baru sadar.
Lah.
Ya nggak bisa berkata-kata, emang paling cacat.
Kok tahu?
Emang kelihatan.
Down.
Spike down, attacker spawn. Last player standing.
Ya udah beban nge-throw, aduh.
Lah siapa yang nge-throw, bro?
Oh nggak nge-throw ya? Sorry. Saking cacat.
Kan emang cacat. Gimana sih?
Aduh katanya mau taruhan, kok nggak jadi. Kok nggak jadi taruhan sih? Jago.
Lah jadi lah, bro.
Ya udah, kenapa yang nge-throw?
Siapa yang nge-throw?
Itu kill 5. Itu kill 5 nge-throw aja.
Dikit-dikit nge-throw lu, goblok.
Iya, cacat banget ini. Heran gue orang apa sih coba.
Cover going out.
Oh shit. Wah.
Enemy remaining.
My ult ready.
Survivors rest.
Aduh, easy money.
For my shadows, they will hide.
Easy money.
Need a drop.
Kambing.
Need a drop.
Bang habis ini jangan pensi ya.
Lah ngapain pensi, bro?
Cacat banget.
Anjir tuh, mati mulu gua.
Player standing.
Everyone hiding. You're probably afraid. Three out of 5.
Gitu aja.
You know more than you did before.
Off your feet! Joke's over! You're dead!
Last player standing.
Ya, malah dah.
Aduh, 4 lawan 5.
Ada.
Oke.
least one of us.
Anjing orang aja nggak jelas.
Taruhan.
Lah iya kan taruh lumayan kan cepet gitu.
Iya sih. Kayaknya gimana?
Iya kan ya.
Gue baik nih bang. Yo.
Cage trigger.
Enemy remaining. Cutting their vision.
Cage triggered.
I'll survive a dent or two. Can't say the same for you fragile units. Need a drop.
Ada. This gak ada.
Get out of my way!
Come on, let's go!
One enemy remaining.
Di pisau gue. Ini pisau lagi tuh. Enggak. Oh baby don't care.
Absen.
We will scurry. And then we will die.
Gitu deh.
Spike down mid. Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Ada.
If they try something, I'll see it.
Alah. Oh.
Careful. Hell. Reloading.
Bisa gitu muncul. Terus dari pung dah.
Reloading.
Udah cumi lagi gue. Oh, kan itu.
Hostile KIA. Reloading.
One enemy remaining. Current division.
Elah, full time. Lama dong, malah menang ya. Empat belas kan.
No prisoners.
Tunggu bang.
Careful now.
Last player standing.
Enggak, cok, mati semua kena tag. Kambing itu kocak banget tadi. Kita menang lah kawan-kawan gue ini.
You're hurt.
Nice. Alah.
Joke's over.
Aduh, mana taruhannya nih,
Thank you.
Spike down.
PM aja bro, PM. Gua kira bakal naik, cocok. PM aja ya.
Enggak bercanda. Bercanda bang.
Lah. Itu PM itu gua sengaja, cok. Gua mau naik biar temen gua ini kan.
Bercanda doang bang, ya Allah.
Ya terserah lu dah. Gue udah kemana-mana gak naik mulu, pas aja cok. Motivasi orang ini masih anjing.
My ultimate is ready.
Udah monyet.
You man ready for a light show?
Alah. Pernah sih kambing ya, gue udah gitu ya. Gue enggak yakin dia menang. Udah begitu anjing. Kambing. Oh, apakah bakal menang ini?
Reloading.
Ini dekat lagi tuh.
Inside.
Phoenix here.
Spike down A. Where? Standing.
Off your feet!
Kambing. Bangsat ini. Pernah cok anjing gak jelas. Ada. Gak jadi naik ternyata bro udah begitu gue aja. Udah ngemotivasi tim cok, masih nggak naik. Kayaknya emang kan kutukan gua kan. Buset, dari kemarin anjir. Nggak jelas. Tiap cuma butuh satu win dong, satu win buat naik tuh nggak naik kang. Siapa nih? Pensil tik. Tutup dulu. Masih kamu. So baby don't hang up. Dulu ya. Bet is a bet an. Pensil tik. Whisper. Pensil tik. Gak ada cok kambing. Udah sih sama dia. Padahal gue kira bakal menang sebagai di awal. Itu Rio kan dia itu. Nah kan pensil tik. Tutupin dulu deh. Tutupin gimana ya? Oh pakai cam dulu cam. Masih cam kambing. Mereka tawa cok kan. Udah lah terus bed is a bed sih. kampret saya mau jadiin konten tuh. Ayamnya tuh gitu ya. Enggak, kita positive thinking. Yang gua masuk gue pakai Phoenix makanya jelas. Badin udah cok. Ya udah dah. Oke. Rumah dong. Oke. Caranya apa ini? Ini kayaknya kita tolok res aja lah ya. Pakai Phoenix gua nggak jelas cok. Santai oke. Nah, ayam memang nih. Perkara tadi 90 loh, bangsat. Cuma satu kali menang nggak jadi naik. Biasanya kalau kayak gini tuh tanda-tanda kita turun lagi ya. Iya cowok, energi. Kalau orang champion. Nah ini energi. Kru sama Giant. Giant siapa ya? Giant. Oh, ada Nuki kampret. Nah, ini kayaknya udah tanda-tanda cok, jadi mending mainnya udahan ya. Nonton dulu ya dah. Nonton Giant aja dah. Setting dulu nggak jelas. So baby don't hang up.
Yang flawless dan hanya ada satu kill dari kru, sisanya Giants retake-nya begitu sangat rapi. One kill ke arah Vitinho.
Jadi naik
bakal terlalu melukai form dari Giants. Lagi-lagi Rhyme perfect paranoia untuk membantah waterfall control tadi dari pemain kru. Dan sekarang pemain kru bisa upgrade senjata mereka. Ini mereka emang nggak ada choice lagi sih. Kayak senjata terbatas, senjata mereka nggak terlalu yang gimana-gimana, jadi ya ini emang cocok banget untuk di push. Tadi sebenarnya kalau Rhyme nggak dapat paranoia sih kayaknya bisa minimal satu skill lah, dapat 2, tukar 1 mungkin dari crew. Tapi ya nice try. Tapi Casted Dus round ketiga udah punya showstopper. Farming orb seperti dia dilakukan tadi. Yep. Dan Davies bermain sebagai lini belakang. Poison Cloud dilemparkan. Diaktifkan sudah dan stairs. Tertutup pandangannya. Coba untuk spray fire in the hole kita dengarkan. Namun yang tumbang adalah Klaus di tangan Hoodie. Blind showstopper tidak mengenai siapapun. Playernya harusnya nge-swing keluar Hoodie. Tidak ada pilihan lain selain keluar dari sarangnya, dan sekarang Davies melihat smoke dilontarkan tentu menjadi sinyal bahwa bakal ada yang nge-push dari belakang. Rhyme tumbang, dan bahkan yang kedua Davies berdansa di balik rubble. Triple kill, headshot demi headshot dia kantongi, dan tersisa Nuki yang mendapatkan 1 kill ke arah dari Melser, namun ada Casted Dus yang akan menyelesaikan pemain-pemain Giants.
Aman ya buat kru, karena emang pemain-pemainnya kita udah sebutkan tadi dan juga di highlight di awal-awal, yaitu salah satunya Davis, dan dia langsung bisa menyala di ronde yang lumayan penting karena dari posisi tim kru mereka sangat butuhkan ekonomi. Terus pastinya juga satu pemain garansi yang menjadi salah satu winning condition kenapa kru bisa menang execute Casnet. Opening entry, walaupun
nonton lagi
ultimate-nya miss, tapi dia bisa menyelesaikannya dengan sangat mudah. Dan juga pastinya efek dari ambil orb.
That little bit of early information and already trying to put a little bit of damage with the spams. Not quite the Odin, so it's not going to be taking him out. Vitinho holding on for contact, and maybe Kesnet has taken a little bit more damage. Getting all the way down, that's the heal completely expended.
Same thing here with the door going up, 54 on the clock, spike towards B. They're just burning the utility, getting those snake bites out of play. Trying to control exactly what Giants are going to have to work with later on in this game. Later on in the rounds, you can see the B play is definitely the target. The crew have already shown their preference, even in the pistol. Move towards this kind of area, and they'll break their way through. Actually fighting it towards the spawn. There were 2 waiting here, but they have just dished them up.
Yeah, that was a trap play from Giants. They played a couple of players further back just to try and catch them off guard, and it has failed miserably. The entry power of this crew squad just unmatched, and even though the paranoia didn't hit, it seemed like they were scared to take those fights. Vitinho looking for a way back in, looking to try and find an entry frag, and Klaus has given him nothing. All too easy, and for the remaining 2, it almost seems like a necessity to try and save, but then chasing, running it all the way down, trying to find Rhyme on the other side of things. He will survive that little bit longer, but Kesnet is still pushing, still here, might not even be expected, but Rhyme is diligent in his checks.
Could be just worth it though if they can manage to drop one of those weapons, but now with 2 players down, no idea where Hoodie is. The round might conclude without further engagement, but hold on, just around the corner was Naxit, and he will be dropped. Another kill for the side of Giants. They've made it costly, if nothing else, from a position that didn't look too great, but that's scary now. We're seeing Kesnet really heated up, aggressive push into the spawn, and well, he has the backup of Klaus as well. It's a scary duo for the entry.
2-2. Kesnet and Klaus doing a fantastic job in these last couple of rounds, and some quieter starts. The fact is they've been able to rotate back into that B site quite comfortably over a couple of rounds. I wonder if Giants are going to have to make some sort of adaptation. Now you have to bear in mind they do only have those couple of rifles that were saved through. The rest is in the form of SMGs and a lockdown on either side. And with the early aggression, I think being spotted by that attacking side, they have opted to fall all the way out. Tiger not really going to spot anybody close, so I don't expect the paranoia to be used just yet. When it comes down to some of these more awkward fights in towards the spawn, I don't think it's worth Giants pushing that far forward.
Now they've made that call as well, just leaving the one-man posted to hold that C re-aggression if it does come through. One-way smoke as well coming in. The same thing with the door, man. They are just burning the util, making it costly.
Nags' job is literally just spam the door. He snake bites. You spam the door again in a few seconds to make him use the other one.
Just keep spinning it around.
Nah,
Well, Hoodie's been wise with his second snake bites, holding those for late round. 45 on the clock. Here's the fight. Nagsit lurking up, but Hoodie was watching it. The headshot traded, but it's Nagsit with the better weapon for that range. Vandal headshot, easy kill, and the A site under threat. Rhyme's gone for the TP, but he's cancelled it. It's going to be a long rotation back.
Yeah, for the rest of the team, it really does look somewhat hopeless. Rhyme can gamble this rifle if he so decides, because they will have an investment into the next round anyway.
Oh iya, lihat
It's
ini.
also
Lihat ini, hasil ini.
how much do they believe they can get back into this one? Lockdown, I would be surprised to see it used just because there's a counter on the other side, but almost definitely be used immediately. Davies, well, probably doesn't know how many players are currently on the other side of that smoke. McKesney, it's looking like a bit more of a shooting range, a clean-up, a few players dropping on the other side, but realistically, the time already being bought. And just a chance for Rhyme, Coutinho to try and do some damage, but they are not missing a beat on the crew side. Davies with another double, and crew now take themselves the lead.
Well handled. I like the control that they're taking, but realistically, that just comes down to the second that Hoodie falls. This round was in the gutter. Giants so far away, have been stacked up towards the seaside, and oh, what? What a reaction to that! He gets buffed up into the air with his aim, and he's right back to the head. You can see they're happy about that one. We're going to get a round 6 timeout to start it. Giants want to take a moment and get back on the right game plan. This is a round they're coming into with that lockdown still in their back pocket, but they're investing all of their economy. We might see that opt for Coutinho. He's bought it right now. We don't know if he'll keep it. But the key thing is they're putting it all on the line. Crew could be about to run away with this game, at least with this half, if they take this round. And you've got a showstopper and a lockdown online. Crew winning the ult economy coming into a crucial round.
That's the thing. I feel like they have just been investing a lot into Kesnet getting that ult again and again. Because in their post plants, they've looked very good. It's just having that ability to take the site almost for free, and Giants being forced back off that angle. Words being said early on by Pipson, of course, someone who we know has regimented this team, created a huge amount of strategical depth. The expectations on him here are trying to fix things early, because we already know that on the attack side, both teams probably going to be able to put up a decent amount of rounds, but it's grinding out those defensive scenarios for Giants. So using one of their pauses early enough so they can try and fix some of the issues they've had.
It's a good call. I can't believe we saw in the crowd a two-sided sign. One for Giants, one for Crew. Who would do that?
Didn't you do that with BCJ and Enzo?
Never.
There's no proof. There's actually a lot of proof. There's a worrying amount of proof. Like, it's almost like you wanted to get caught.
It was in 4K, quite literally. Well, round 6 kicking off. Giants' pause has subsided. And it looks like, again, Crew are going to show that preference towards the B site. Kesnet, rocket launcher in his back pocket, and it's going to be fired out into the hole. Let's see if there's anyone waiting there. He's blocked out right now. Timmy delaying him a little bit. Every little helps, and well, that's a little bit of damage done. Kesnet, unfortunately, dealing it to himself. He's going to be healed back up, but again, Hoodie to fall, losing the Battle of the Vipers to the A site, and some pressure now applied. This lockdown as well, quite passive.
Yeah, both sides have used their lockdown, and unfortunately for Giants, the attack one is going to be the one that burns out later, so they just have to sit back and wait. Melsa just going to sit back in this corner, managing to dodge that lockdown, and Rhyme trying to find a get back in. He's basically just stuck on the button at this stage with his opponent waiting on the other side. Melsa wins that fight as well. In fact, they're winning the majority. Only Coutinho left, a 1 versus 4 with an operator. I don't think it's going to be happening. And well, that's his first kill, Mitch. It's not been a bright start.
He isn't off. They want to take him down. So close. Coutinho needs to survive, and he'll get the shot off in time. Just about carrying this operator through for Giants. That might be the one light at the end of the tunnel for this squad, because they don't have a whole lot else to work with.
That's the thing. He has been someone in their previous series and throughout EMEA, who I think has hit the level we wanted to see from him. Like, I think we knew coming into this roster, there were high expectations of Nuke, Cloud, Hoodie. Like, we knew what we were getting, whereas Vitinho was that sort of, that's the risk, in my eyes at least. In their previous matchup, he was incredible. One of the reasons that series was so close. Thus far, wow, he's had 2 exit frags. That's all we've seen from him. But this time, a little bit more aggressive, looking to take the round into his own hands with the rest of the team actually buying up around this, Mitch. This isn't them taking an eco off the back.
Moving in. They've been stalled by a nano. Rhyme able to pick up 1 as they're disrupted on their way into the site. That door didn't do too much for him in the previous round, but this time there's a reward aplenty. The squad seems to be set on the B site. It's a bit of damage on the way through. Nukia drop gives them a plan for sure.
But this is the one time where that damage is actually going to be felt, because Klaus was the first to fall. So no heals available to bring Kesnit back up. But these afterplants from Crew have been nigh on unstoppable. Been very happy to get aggressive, and this time Rhyme is ready for it. He got killed in the last round trying to walk through a smoke, so this time, okay, I'm gonna spam the smoke.
It's taken Hoodie so long to rotate, just ever vigilant for Nagzit's lurk. Last Pack's trying to put them off the aim, but every shot is hitting. The side of Giants flood back into B, claiming it with relative ease. That's a 3rd round on the board and a much needed win for the side of Giants. Crew could have been about to hit their stride. And even if that op isn't saved over, you might not have seen that level of investment here from Giants. They might have been much more neutered coming into this round.
Yeah, I think this might be something that was mentioned in the pause as well, is that Crew have been very, very proactive in their post plants. They've been, even though the B site is one where normally you kind of struggle to hold on, because if you sit passive and spam, a lot of the time it's a high choke that you can clear. Not this time. They've been very aggressive and pushing at least one of those extremities. And because of that, this time you see it. Ryan's just spamming the smoke. He's expecting somebody to be there. So if that's one of the things the Giants have changed, it might become a little bit more difficult now for Crew to make those same sort of plays. The problem though, wow, one side of the map has nobody on it. And that's the exact side of the map that Crew are pushing.
They're even paranoying in the tree. They're like, where's the snake bite, guys? I opened the door. It's just not here. Davies got caught, but he's able to see again. Unfortunately, there's players all around him. No way out. Even still, though,
be baffed. Like they've cleared the spawn and all of it and just gone, okay, corner. There's literally nobody for miles around.
Did he get timing? Like, where is this guy? But yeah, he's not here. And I guess the idea they killed Hoodie might give it away. 2 players coming up, and they've lined up for Klaus. 1 bullet each. And 1 return. Vitinho, good for that. Kesnit looking the other way, and he's caught off guard. This has started to fall apart for Crew. A promising round, and now it's left to Malzer and Nagzit to close it out. 1 away from a Viper's Pit. It won't be used here. Malzer got the first. Nice snake bite. Great support from Nagzit from far back, and that'll lock in a round for Crew.
Yeah, I think ultimately a round that they should have had in the bag a little bit cleaner. But the fact is, I think that Giants were much more expecting them to play a slow game. Like, this is one of the first rounds we've seen them just directly walk towards that A site. And with not seeing any challenge in towards the door, they knew that there was a gap there. The gamble from Giants is they'd have a little bit more time to sort of clear out those lurkers, get in on that flank. And instead, they gave up so much map control that once they lost their spawn, I think we kind of knew the round should have been going the way of Crew.
Let's see how this one kicks off. It is that Viper's Pit earned up, previously used on the C side. Alarm bot inside of it as well, so plenty of control for this squad. They don't need to be worried, and Hoodie can avoid being baited into using his snake bites early for once. He'll just fire it off on the back of the alarm bot and probably get a kill. Wisely, Crew have decided to avoid this area, at least for the most part. Davies lurking in case he can maybe pick up 1. That was a little dangerous. Klaus got tagged, but the aim went off afterwards. The side of Crew, again, focused on this B site, but more of a defense here than ever from the side of Giants.
Yeah, with the Viper's Pit being able to lock down one side and an aggressive position from Vitinho on the other, it's allowed them to play with the gaps a little bit. Now, dodging this Tiger might be a little bit easier said than done. Never mind. Showstopper just going all the way in. Vitinho having to shoot it off after being blinded, but he has claimed that space. And this is the thing. I think Crew were very set on defaulting back in this direction. He may not have got a kill, but he's bought an awful lot of time. 30 seconds left on the clock as Crew now start moving back in this direction. Support from Rhyme as well, ready.
They know what they're looking at here, though. Melzer's got the ult to TP into A. Rhyme's gone down, and now they might not look to the A side anymore. B instead looking a lot more favorable for this squad. Snakebite in and bounced around someone's head, but that one back. Melzer's going to have to plant in an off spot. Trades on the way through. Good for the side of Crew. They've delayed. They've got the plant down. The man advantage doubled up on the side of Giants. Need to make a decision here and now with a Spectre in the hands of Hoodie. How likely do they feel that this retake is going to go their way? The economy not looking great either in a save. I don't know that it will even help that much. Maybe if Hoodie can pick up something from his fallen comrades.
Toxins going up.
Well, that also depends on whether or not they're going to be able to hold on to the guns they've got. Nagzet's starting to hunt a little bit. As you mentioned, Hoodie going for that gun. He's spammed all the way down. I don't know if he's getting out of here. Kesnet does not want to allow him to hold on to this weaponry, and in fact, he's got a teammate watching. They are aware of everything. And this is the thing that I've really enjoyed so far is there have definitely been moments in these rounds where I've gone, okay, this is now an opportunity for Giants to win the round. I think one of the main points in this was where Rhyme was. And then instantly, from the back of B, a Paranoia goes all the way through just to clear things out. I think that was Melzer's supportive utility. The same in the last round where you had that Snakebite just to give him extra support that came out from Nagzet. These guys have had these little pieces of utility that have made a massive difference in the round. Now, 6-3 up, winning 6 of the last 7 rounds as well. Bear in mind, this was a pistol and second round conversion from Giants. They have got a miss so far.
Yeah, Klaus's utility as well last round. The Seeker identifying where Rhyme was for that Paranoia to go through his flash, saving them from a showstopper that would be devastating. Speaking of, oh, never mind! Shot out of the sky, and he's going back for more. Nuki is playing a dangerous game. He's decided to concede the site, fall back. And of course, because they've got this lockdown to work with, they're not too worried about losing the C side itself.
It's whether they want to commit it, and they do. Yep. they only have sheriffs on everybody else other than UK. And you know what? I respect it from Crew. They've just gone, you know what? You have denied us the C site, but we have the weaponry. We have the advantage in this round. Let's fall off.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Giants are expecting Crew to really fall off, go towards the other side of the map, hit A. Instead, they have sat outside C. The timing could have been key, but the Tigers spotted them. So now on the side of Giants, they again know that this is where the contact's likely to come in. What was that? Hoodie's just picked up Klaus for free. That flash now gone, no Paranoia. It was already burned up, and a wallbang shot that puts Nagzet down to 9 HP. That's after he's used his Viper's Pit. He's got to hide for the rest of the round, and hell, so do the rest of his teammates. But the wallbangs coming through are scarily close. Davies has an angle. Maybe an opportunity to pick up Nuki on the cross, drop that rifle. He'll certainly get Hoodie. One more on his way. But Davies doesn't want to be greedy. He knows his teammates inside the pit are the ones that matter. He needs to hold that back angle so they can keep front facing. Oh, 2 more opponents, one on its way, and he'll miss the first. No ace this time, but no round for the side of Giants. Surely this clock too far gone. Surely, but Nuki's got him through the pit. I thought he could hide, play the time, run around. But a blind shot, thanks to him being 9 HP, finds its mark.
Yeah, no, this is something we see so often from the likes of Nuke. A round that looks done, it looks over. They came into this one with one man having a rifle and the rest all having pistols, and sometimes that man with a rifle is enough. Managing to just pull off impossible things, like a ridiculous final shot to close. And, well, the rounds that Giants have pulled off have definitely not necessarily been ones you expect them to repeat, but they'll take a round like that all day long.
Blind shot as well. The first kill that came through on the side of Melzer was onto the guy that was low HP, couldn't correct on time. That's such a devastating way to lose it. A lifeline for the side of Giants on the back of a big round from Nuki. They only had pistols. Now Nuki is the one to fall first, and Hoodie not too far behind him. This is what I was scared of just a few rounds ago. Kesnet's just sheer entry potential. Great Paranoia. It's caught them both, and the reward is there. He might be blinded up, but he's got teammates to cover. And Crew are dominating in round 11.
Oh! That's humiliation. Well, we've had conversations about shooting bodies and tactical crouches after the round. He did it while he was still alive, bounced on his head and finished him off. It's ridiculous stuff from Kesnet, styling on his opponents. And wow, it's back to the B site. They've been doing this round after round after round, be it based on rotations, be it based on late flanks. This time it was a direct take in towards that site. And they have been unstoppable. They're being able to find those opening kills. Another round found for Giants just moments ago. And an instant response again for Crew.
Now already, Rhyme has burned up his paranoia. They are getting aggressive on A, taking a lot of control on the defensive side. That's why you see Crew so quick to react on the C site. They want to try and force out this control. Grab their orb. It's an interesting piece of utility to use so early on when you've been in a retake so many times.
Right. Like that's what I feel like you can do similar things with a flash and a nade, or even just the nade in the early round. But
oh, this could be dangerous.
Maybe this time it'll pay off. I don't know if they're going to go this way now.
Yeah, they know it's a judge as well. They've got utility to clear. Use that paranoia, Melzer. I don't know. He can still see you when he's up close. That's the real danger. But oh, now he's forced out by the util. They heard the teleport. They might be worried about him still being close. But now that that position's given up, he's going to find it a little more difficult to find value with this weapon.
Yeah, similarly to Vitinho in a couple of rounds ago, he bought time. But Crew have not felt any level of discomfort of executing late into these rounds. He isn't going to be able to hold on in towards Tree. The flash somewhat failing over the top, and he's just going to try and hide within this smoke, but the lockdown is going to make things that little bit more awkward. I can tell you for free, he's not going to play any part in this round because the lockdown is just a ruse. Guess where they're going? You'll never guess it. It's that B site again.
Look at him running in this time. No, Kesnet meets his maker. Nuke doesn't last too much longer after, and that plan seems to be coming through. Blastback's denied it. Just about get back on time. Another blastback, and they've won the round. The clock, the ultimate enemy of Crew. As Giants come through with 5 at the last second.
Kelamaan sih majunya cocok.
I'm gobsmacked. It might not have been the best game when it comes to fragging, but that's truly ridiculous.
Oh man, the fact he gets out there, they try to deny him. You see Davies jumping up to take the kill. What a devastating loss. And a few of those rounds that went Giants' way have been just heartbreaking for the side of Crew. This could have been a much more dominant game.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, this could have been a lot more dominant for Crew, and while a man who had a fantastic first half, we're going to be hearing from Kesnet.
Yo creo que el error fue que nosotros salimos a jugar demasiado respetuosos, por así decirlo, y nosotros sabíamos que ellos jugaban así, solamente para adelante y nada. Yo creo que fue más un error de nosotros, porque nosotros estábamos preparados para eso, pero aún así no surgió ese momento nuestro de salir a buscarlo nosotros en vez de que ellos no nos pasen por encima. Yo creo que comunicándoselo a mi equipo es lo que estoy practicando, comunicándole a mi equipo que tengo un poco de ansiedad, voy a hablar un poco más y voy a enfocarme en hacer las cosas bien, pero creo que lo más natural es que se te vayan saliendo ese tipo de ansiedad durante la ronda, que es lo que me pasa a mí.
A 1v2, a winnable one. Not able to land the shots on first blade, not online, but that op's gonna connect.
One more.
He's got one blade and Kesnet with the shot!
Creo que lo que más se me nota es los conceptos que he agarrado por estos 3 años. Y nada, yo creo que de pegue también, de mira, he mejorado mucho. Siento que estoy en mi mejor momento individual. Y nada, eso, repetir de nuevo que estoy preparado para todos los que vengan. Y nada, yo estoy confiante en el equipo y en mí.
Well, Tom, I have to say, 5 rounds on the board for Giants, considering the pistol round, the follow-up, and the last 2 that we saw them win. You know, the 3v2, low HP on Cloud, retaking through a Viper's pit. Davies
and that was
close
around
to
when they
getting
had
an ace.
pistols as well, yeah.
And then they start with pistols, and then that final round, Vitinho, 4 kills on the board, but 1 round 1 with blast packs.
I might be from EMEA, but they are lucky to they're lucky to have 5 rounds. But that's the thing, 5 rounds on defense, that's not bad. They'll take it. They now get to go on to the attack, and well, Crew looking like they're playing this one like an attack. The thing is though, their opponents are waiting for this. They've set a trap, expecting this aggressive pistol, already trading very effectively. A few spams through the walls, waiting for anybody to cross back over. Nagzit's not going to be able to connect the shots, and now, well, the pressure onto Davies. He's had a great first half. This is a lot to ask, though. Yeah, about the result I expected.
Cloud had the heal as well. What a good teammate. So that damage done to Hoodie earlier on is completely ignored. Found Nagzit. Hit him with the snake bite to hopefully spam him on the way out, but he'll escape. Oh, okay, nice shot. Vitinho down low, but again, look who's got the heal. Everybody's right back up to a healthy fighting state. And that is why I'm saying Cloud's a good teammate. Not everyone will do that. Certainly not the skies in my rank. But here's the reward. Oh, even the paranoia just to swing in and decimate Kesnet. Nagzit's the only man standing, and he has a full team of attackers to take on. Just about 40 damage done so far. He's certainly adding to that statistic, but it's not enough. Giants with 2 out of 2 pistols so far.
Yeah, they've needed them, and it's safe to say. It's funny as well, because normally the critique we have of this roster is that Rhyme's normally not able to put up the same level of numbers as the rest of the team, but he's actually been having a pretty decent game on an individual level. It is Vitinho. He's gone quiet after some big series so far, big series to even get them here in LCQ. We're waiting to see that beast truly arise, but I guess being now on that attack side, he's going to be much more of a pivotal focus.
Well, that's it. This is where we should see him entering in, taking that space, and well, very much doing what Kesnet was doing in that first half. As we said, we've seen it before where Vitinho hits his stride and then falls off a little in following games. This season had been a little less of that story, but you step on the international stage, elimination game, that's where the cracks start to show. Nuki has spotted a push, a couple of players seen. He's not afraid to take a little pixel angle, spray him down with the Bulldog. They've given it up. And for the side of Crew, I don't think there's a right decision here, really. All they can do is try to maybe grab some orbs. Not easy on this map whatsoever. The A side, pretty much the only place you can do it. And then hope to find some damage as the attackers flood into a site. Oh, they're deciding still whether Kesnet's going to fall back on A, but looks like they'll stick close. Seems to be the right call. Giants drifting to the right side.
It's like, what can you really do with a classic? It's just find a trap play, and for them, this at least allows a slightly faster rotation, trying to use their own utility against them. The thing is, Mels is going to be left on very low HP, but somehow that's actually worked out. I guess they didn't expect somebody to just sit within the Viper wall.
30 seconds left.
So getting 2 kills from Ram when you had nothing, now it actually gives a very small chance for Nagzit to do something as well. He's in the right place. There's only 20 seconds left. Now, they could get a tiny bit panicky, but they should be watching for anybody to come out on the cross, and there you go. Hoodie will execute one, and Timmy the Turret almost manages to finish off the other. We're level once again as Giants have converted that second round once more. This is where things got a little bit tougher for them last time out.
Well, that's it, yeah. You can just about see it on your screens there. Round 3, and things took a significant turn into Crew's favor. The second those rifles came out, this is where Giants need to hold strong. Vitinho is going to be coming in with a sheriff in hand. The rest of the squad rocking the rifles, and I think that's a decision on his part. He hasn't been feeling it so far. And we'll see as things progress if he starts to heat back up.
That is the good thing with Giants, is they do have an awful lot of win factors. UK has a good game. Cloud as well. For now, though, Orb collected over on that attack side. They are starting to aggress. Maybe again just setting up a bit of a trap. But you can see that it is watched for in a sense. UK is just waiting on that lurk. Contact of the turret as well. It would be a huge risk if they were just playing for the orb. I think it's more likely that They're just hoping to try and hold on to some map control and have that easy rotation back as well. Kesnick can definitely cause them issues here. In fact, Cloud, he was still in the Tiger. He may have been blind, but he's been headshotted while using his utility. I don't know if there was slight miscommunication or he just had mass amounts of faith in his teammates.
Either way, it was misplaced. Hoodie low HP, even lower now. It's being tagged up incredibly low. Can't afford to play through that utility. His teammates fragmented, but Vitinho chooses his moment to strike. Stepping up when it matters the most. 3 kills for this man. 1 away from doubling up. His performance in that first half left us wanting more. And now the opportunity, but they're so low. 45 and 47. Mauser can win this with just a few well-placed shots. He's vulnerable on the way through, and it's Vitinho to find it. 4 kills now, pushing him up to 8 on this map. Not just for his kills, but rounds for Giants. They've taken the lead back.
Yeah, what a time for him to come alive. We said it when it came to this attack. This is where he could be the tip of the spear, but a site with 3 players residing within it and him finding all 3 kills, 2 within a matter of seconds. His individual game dragging Giants into the lead, and wow, you've still got that showstopper available for Kesnet, but other than that, not much in this round at all.
The best part about it is there were 9 players in that round who had rifles, and he was the one that didn't. And he comes through with that round. Well, if there was anything to light a fire under him, get him back into the game, I think that was it. We may just have witnessed the activation of Vitinho, the deactivation of Hoodie. Good shot for Mauser in a round like this. That is such a valuable kill to find. This squad now with a man advantage, with weaponry heavily disadvantaged.
It's annoying as well.
Rocket launcher? Good showstopper.
It's annoying heading in towards the A site when you don't have your Viper wall as well. Like it leaves a lot of very open angles. Well, a trade of Tigers. Both players not really getting a mass amount of information, but it will be the moment where Giants decide to switch things up. Now, bear in mind that Nagza actually has a fair amount of utility to play with. You normally buy it up in these sort of rounds just in case you're able to use it. He's going to be sat with the Sheriff. He needs that first shot, but now he can delay. Stopping them in their tracks once again. 40 seconds now. It might not look like a low number on the clock, but bear in mind, they have taken no ground. The majority of players still back towards the spawn. Giants, this is getting scary. So much so that they're now going to use the Seekers, but the door, well, it's helping out a little bit.
Slowed them down, not quite enough though. Mauser not able to hit the shot again on the way around. The Marshal falling to the floor. Sheriff's all that's left. Bar again, that showstopper, and here it comes. Kesnet, it's picked out of the sky.
Twice.
Great shot from Nukia, and he doubles up. Crew left with no chance. Just Davies on a Sheriff, 1v3, time ticking away. And they'll see if he can find some exits, perhaps.
So this is a fun thing. We always talk about, when we think of keybinds, we think of Lothar. And I think maybe Nuki actually has a keybind in this one. It's when his opponent activates a showstopper, he activates aimbot. Because it's just twice now that Kesnet has put that into the site, and he's just popped his head the second he's attempted to use it. Absolute filth. And well, now Davies, he's just going to go down to the spike. Nothing really, well, or the nano, no. It'll be the spike to take him out in the end. Giants now starting to claim control of this game. Couple of rounds to the good. Crew even going to take themselves a pause, give Atom a chance to try and talk things through with the team. Because as said, in that first half, they looked pretty good. Like I would say they were the better team by quite a margin. It was explosive individual plays that won Giants the rounds, but now they've had that kickstart with another huge individual play from Vitinho. We are sat here with them 2 in the lead on the favored side of the map, and Crew needing to find something now.
It's probably the most Giants game I've ever seen, actually. Just even looking at their EMEA run. This is really them hitting their stride of how they like to win. 9 rounds on the board. I can think of maybe 4 I'd give to them justifiably. They won both pistols, so that gives them a lead. But there's been some, frankly, BS rounds along the way. And now they hit their stride, start to play clean Valorant on that attack side. It's a big challenge for Crew. And you can see commands being rattled off on both sides.
Well, this is the thing. Like when you accrue and you call a tactical pause.
Look how angry Pipson looks.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you call a tactical pause, you're giving Pipson the full minute to just talk. Like there's not. I don't even think he breathes. I think he's found a way to just hold his breath so that he can talk for the full minute without stopping, and the team listens, takes it in, and it normally comes out with a good side for Giants. So you've given that over on the other side. It might have even just been a moment though for Crew to just almost steady that ship a little bit, as this game is very much still within competition.
You can do it side by side with Buster Rhymes and see who's hitting the fastest rhythm. And
who's got the quickest flow.
Yeah, Pipson might give him a run for his money. Oh, that nade's perfect. Great damage done onto Rhyme. He's lit down to 76 up close. Melser good for the first, but traded out afterwards, and Giants coming ahead in this skirmish. Nukia thought he could sneak his way behind Davies, but not today, and that's numbers equalized. Maybe overheating on the flank. But damage done to Klaus, at least he can't heal that back up. They could heal Rhyme as well, but they're not worried about just a couple points of health. Instead, they want to speed it up, get towards the site. Oh, the teleport through. Rhyme trying to take space. He's found the first on Davies and low HP to finish Klaus off. It seems too easy. Viper's Pit online. Do they give Nagsip the respect? Yes, they do.
Not a bad idea. Rhyme already low. It does give him some extra time, though, while they're waiting.
Spike planted.
He's trying to sneak his way around the edge of the pit, hope that somebody gives him an angle, and there's a chance that Rhyme, just on the edge of this, is going to start clearing out the angles, maybe try and bait them in with a spike tap, and he's looking for something, and wow, he's found it. Unfortunately, it comes in the form of Rhyme. Again, another big round for him, stepping up individually, currently 15 and 11, as said. It's not normally where you find the IGL on the board, but a round that a bit of a gamble. Again, Crew basically tried to just fight them in the early stages very aggressively in towards that A-site rubble, and well, maybe some frustration starting to kick in, as this is their map choice. Pile up next. I wouldn't say it's a landslide in the favor of Giants, but definitely a map that they feel comfortable on. And with what is currently on the board in terms of weaponry, ultimates, doesn't really sit in Crew's favor.
No, certainly not. It's not going to boost up that buy all too much, but you got to give Crew some respect when they're on these rifles as well, though, or these weapons, pardon me. Only the one rifle. The Sheriffs can be extremely dangerous in their hands, especially when they've got the numbers, and that's what they're aiming for. Playing retake on A, giving up the space. Smelser shrouded his steps on the way out of sight. He'll now be able to march back in with the full force of Crew at his back. The wind in his sails. The utility leading the charge. They found Cloud, but at what cost? He's still running around.
Oh, they're actually going to use the lockdown here. Really are just showing that respect over to Crew, making sure that they can burn a lot of time off the clock. Nobody can really opt to challenge this. Maybe a little bit of an overcommittal, if anything. It doesn't seem like there's much that they'll be able to do in this round, but I think for Giants, it's just about making sure that there's no shenanigans here, or a complete off angle for Rhyme, not expected whatsoever. And he's even going to close things out with a little bit more onto Kesnet. 2 rounds away now for Giants from taking this first map. The attack side has been nothing like the first. Squeaky clean with 6 rounds in a row. Lembo's having a great time. And well, for Crew, it's a second timeout in the space of a couple of rounds. They are almost just trying to stem the bleeding at this point.
Yeah, this timeout, it's got to be frustrating because, again, looking back at how things have gone for them so far, I can't even fault them. Even, again, going back to that 3 versus 2, Viper's Pit up, plant down, time relatively good. And Davies right about to grab an ace. And it's 1 missed kill. That player then has the opportunity, it was Nukia, to run back into the round, clean out the Viper's Pit, take down the Viper with a 1-shot spam through the smoke. No iota of where he was, just whether it's luck, whether it's skill, whatever you want to call it, it's put rounds on the board for their opponents, and I can't fault them.
I've seen him do it 40 times. It's not. It's definitely not luck. It's something. I don't know what it is, but
the Nukia factor.
Yeah, he's done it for multiple years now. I definitely can't call it luck anymore. He's even got his own sign in the crowd, and I don't blame him. No, we love Nukia in this house. But here we go.
Play? Good question.
Oh, you know.
Be a while.
Hey, well, Sem might need some players.
11-7, 4-round lead for the side of Giants, standing tall on map number 1. Pearl up next, and remember, that is their pick. Crew on home turf right now, and they're being challenged. We'll see what Giants' answer to this timeout is. They've got a showstopper, but other than that, Crew leaning with a favor. Seekers and Lockdown to work with late on into the round. And no op for either side.
I wonder if this is just going to be a contact play off the showstopper. Like they're all building up outside. Paranoia straight through. Not even. Oh, Vitinho's not even going to use it. Taking a lot of damage. Timmy doing his best to chip away at some of these players. Cloud already just looking to try and deny any of this deep control and potential for some spam. The nade is perfectly placed as well. Maybe they will have hoped to use that showstopper after this one, because now it's going to be a scramble to try and reclaim the spike. In fact, no opportunity for it. And now is when the showstopper goes through. I don't know how that didn't do more damage, but nonetheless, it's left all onto Hoodie. He's trapped, somewhat screwed at the back of this site, and no matter how much damage he does, he's not surviving this one.
Beautiful response from the side of Crew. Every step of the way, the Seekers going out, find out exactly where Vitinho is. They send in the stuns. They start trying to force him out of the corner, and he can't move at that point. He's stuck. The reason he pops his showstopper, and I like the fact they didn't do it at the start. I think expecting Crew to play super passive once they saw contact, expecting a showstopper. So they get the space for free, and he wanted it here to take down the Lockdown, to grab space. Got surprised by a quick swing out of Klaus, and just couldn't react on time. You saw him even fire it into the wall beside him instead of actually getting that distance down towards Klaus. Unreal stuff for the side of Crew. Coming out of that pause, that couldn't have went any better.
Viper's kit. Don't know what the contact was, but whatever it is, Magset has got this perfect. All orbs being collected. It's for the Seekers once again on Cloud. Hopefully the closest of any ult by quite a margin. And again, they're expecting some level of aggression. Now, there has been a push-up from Melza, but this has been a regular occurrence, mostly just for information. He normally falls back quite quickly once that's been garnered, although with the flash is being traded or being tapped, I wonder if there's going to be some support sent over for Klaus in a moment, because right now he's alone.
Yeah, so this was definitely a panic play from Nagzit, because they ended up having Davies out of rotation for ages, trying to put down his turret. The start of the round, they didn't plan to do that. Probably would have went for the alarm bot, but at least they would have had that utility there from start. It's delayed them, but that timing wasn't taken advantage of, and now Giants look to burst out on A. There's players waiting, a showstopper online that catches Hoodie. They still have Melzer up close, ready to fire off, but Giants are leaving.
Look where Rhyme is. He TP'd all the way into the back, just almost trying to make some sort of TikTok plays on his own. He's going to get caught. Didn't expect Klaus to be so close. And now with seconds left on the clock, they have to go running. Look at where the spike is. It has to be a full sprint. Even then, I don't know if they're going to have enough time, especially with this retake already being attempted. It has to be an instant one. He's got it if nobody manages to deny. Just about with 0.4 on the clock, they get the plan, and that might be enough. Somehow it's come down to just Melzer left alone, and Vitinho will put him in the grave. This was a scramble from Giants, but somehow it's worked for them.
Unbelievable. Just a fraction of a second, even allowing them to get that plan down, and that's why Crew are rushing in. They're blitzing it back into the site. And they're fragmented, of course, because they're attempting to interrupt the plan to win the round, guaranteed. Just lay down your life for it.
It's not even towards the spot. That's such a confident play, but I believe he was actually trying to open the door to get the rotation of his teammates into the A site. He dies, and they go, I guess we go B.
Quickly, quickly.
0.4. That's what it was on the clock.
That's ridiculous. 0.4 of a second. They knew their rotation timings then.
Imagine if he bumped the wall or something.
If he went for a plan slightly more shallow, I think there was even going to be a nano there for him. Like, incredible. And they would have seen him from the elbow. Nagzit's under pressure. He'll make it around because he's got cover. Kesnet came in to save the day. Now they'll retake that control quickly. Goes the boom bot. It spotted them close. Judge trying to close the distance, catch any stragglers on the way through, or anybody re-peeking this area. And he's caught one of each. Well handled for Nagzit, and Crew stay alive. 3 more needed to push us up to an overtime.
Yeah, he's been causing a nuisance over the last couple of rounds. He might not be up there in terms of the fragging department, but we've seen that throughout the game, be it him catching off rotations or even just staying alive a little bit longer than he should have done. For the last couple of rounds, it's been one of the major issues. Again, though the back and forth isn't going to be enough. We've seen no streak of rounds from Crew throughout this second half. And they need to win themselves 3 in a row, and with Giants breaking back every single time, this is a problem again. That paranoia through Vitinho has found the gap within the corner, but it is checked for. They are clearing that angle this time. Cloud, though, has done well surviving. He's blind and still spraying away, but it's Kesnet to massacre them on the entrance to A. Finally, Crew managed 2 in a row.
Kind of unreal if you look at that. Mauser was a player who had a judge, and he was up on top of Rubble. He might have even got a kill if the nade hadn't been so on point from Kesnet just moments ago, but that spray, what a recovery on an otherwise lost round. If Kesnet goes down in any of those fights, his teammates have to trade, and it comes down to the wire. Somewhere the Giants have been surviving again and again, but a lifeline for Crew, 2 more. And they've got an overtime on their map pick. Maybe the wind in their sails, marching in there. Giants want to avoid that and call the timeout.
Cloud isn't talking. Time isn't talking. Nuke isn't talking. Tino isn't talking. Who do you think Where's the coaches? Where's the coaches? I imagine they're getting a bit of an earful, but that's the thing. I like the change of pace for Crew.
Your Crew is upside down. Oh no. Oh, and Pipson isn't talking.
He's finished now.
He's already rattled off
for the
30
first
seconds
50 seconds. He was talking, and then now Rhyme gets a chance to take in everything. But yeah, it's a good opportunity for Giants. They need just 1 round of the last 2. Crew starting to come back again. It's been similar halves, feeling dominant on that attacking side, and a few rounds ground out by the opposing team. A lockdown available for UK as well to potentially take some space into the site, because over the last few rounds that's been the problem, and once they get into the after plants it's been pretty decent, but it's either come down to the wire or denied completely.
Crew, Mauser up on top of Rubble.
Kesset's on the other side this time though.
They've still got that wall down. Your B site, it might be needed. Giants firing off their lockdown, certainly telling their opponents they want to take this to B. And they certainly do. Straight in towards the site is Vitinho. He's being tagged up and space taken for sure. Can he hold on to it though? There's players coming up behind him and he's not ready, but he still makes it around the corner in time. The flash from Klaus. Okay, sure, he's gone down, but the teammates flooding the site caused some problems for Crew. Nukia's double, leaves it on Klaus to try and claim space, and he gets nothing but a bullet to the head. Mauser, the last man standing, began this round on Rubble. And it's crumbled for Crew ever since. Can he find 4 kills? A defuse, so it's time limited. Buy time for Crew to push this to overtime. Their map pick. It's not been going well, and it'll end in the same fashion. Nukia's triple for 13-10. Giants have stolen Crew's map pick and set up for a 2-0 if they can claim Pearl.
Yeah, no, a stellar attack side coming out from there.